Today, I want to talk about freedom versus fear in relationship. I was walking at the reservoir not too long ago, and which is this beautiful place to walk, and many people go. And from behind me came two cyclists, and one of them said, "Hi, Shauna," and he extended his whole arm, and his tone of voice was freely saying my name in a warm greeting. And I thought, who is that? And I saw that it was this man who, and his companion, this man who bikes at the reservoir every day. I think I see him often. And I usually see him there with his wife, but today he was there with someone else. Looked probably like his daughter. And I thought, wow, isn't that funny? He's so free in giving me a greeting as he goes biking by today, when normally the way he greets me, if he greets me at all, is like a hello as he's biking by. And it just got me thinking about how important it is that we as human beings feel free to express and experience life, even when we're in an intimate partnership relationship, and even when our intimate partner is biking right next to us. But what happens so often is that there's a fear that, oh my God, my partner can't say hello to a person of the opposite sex, or a person across the aisle of sexual attraction, however that flows. I'm not qualifying it gender wise, um, because I'm afraid I'll lose my partner. What's he doing saying hello to that woman? Or whatever it is that goes on in a person's mind. And it's so important that we feel free to feel what we feel and express what we express, because that is how the divine moves through us. It's an inspiration of feeling that occurs in the center of our being, and then flows to awareness and expression. And if we can't say hello to a person of the opposite sex because we might piss off our partner, how are we going to be free of rules and beliefs and actually surrender to the divine and express whatever love wants to express through us? So it's so important to work through the issues that come, the fears that come up in relationship, with an eye toward uh, the freedom to align with love, not an eye toward, let me see how I can compromise so that I can be comfortable and my partner can be comfortable and we can work this out and make our relationship work. Right? What's the point of being here on earth? Is the point to be comfortable until we die? Or is the point to make use of the experiences that we have so that we can grow to become an expression of the Christ light? Because that's our true nature. Our true nature is divine. We are the hand of God, or we're a finger on the hand of God. But if we're too busy trying to keep our partner comfortable to protect our relationship, how are we going to go through um, the challenges and gifts that are given to us in each moment by the Holy Spirit to help us unlock and unfold as the Christ light on this planet? So human freedom, the freedom to be authentically yourself in every moment, is really, really important. It's something we can't compromise on. That said, I want to talk about the other side of the coin because maybe the reason why this guy feels like he can't say hi to me unless his wife's not there is because she's afraid, is because maybe he misbehaves. So it's an interesting thing. I hear that couples therapy doesn't really can be not so effective because it's about, I'm speaking in generalities, so every therapist is different. But if what the therapy is trying to do is to make compromises between people or take sides, it won't work. What I am enjoying about my work with people in relationships that they're trying to heal together is that I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on the side of truth. Okay. So truth says the human spirit needs to be free. But the caveat here is free to do what? And what is it that is seeking to be free? Okay. If somebody in this scenario that I'm just elaborating on beyond what I even know about this couple, okay, he is the one who may or may not say hi to me depending on the company he's keeping. If the reason why he lives with a rule like that is because when he has an opportunity, he actually wants to try to get something to make himself feel no longer lacking. You know, what maybe that's what I mean by misbehave. Is it the ego acting out? I had a brief relationship, I suppose you'd call it a relationship, with someone who I found interesting. This was many years ago. It was only 4 months long. But towards the end of that 4-month period, he was wanting me to be accepting of him wanting to be intimate, not just with me, but also someone else that he was close with. And I had a hard time wrapping my mind around this, but I tried to. And the reason why was because I was trying to be open-minded. I didn't want to be controlling. I didn't want to be possessive. But I didn't feel comfortable with it. And it took me a while to figure out why, but I figured out why, and it was very insightful. The reason why I didn't feel comfortable with it is because his motivation in his pursuit of intimacy, as it turns out with both of us, because it's just where he was coming from at that time in his life, his motivation was that he felt lacking and needy, and he needed to fill a lack. And so I was exhibiting codependent behavior at that time in my life, where I felt like, well, you can need to be with me, but I don't feel comfortable if you need to be with me and you need to be with somebody else. What's with all the needs, right? So total honesty, it's not like there was very much alignment with divine love going on anywhere in that situation because I was still working things out for myself. But it taught me this question that he had, this proposal that he had, and me sitting to try to understand how I'm actually feeling about it, taught me something really, really valuable, which is that alignment with love is trustworthy. When someone is acting from their ego sense of lack and they are not aligned with love, their actions are not trustworthy. So this is what it comes down to when we're talking about relationships and having the freedom to the freedom of human spirit to discover what the Holy Spirit has for your personalized curriculum growing up into the Christ light. It's the freedom to express yourself as love, not the freedom to go get love because you're feeling lacking and you need some, right? So when we're untangling relationship issues, it's essential that we understand what it means to be aligned with love and what it means to experience truth as a living revelatory experience within the self. Because it's only alignment with truth and alignment with love that actually works everything out in relationship in a way that is fair and harmonious inside and out for everyone concerned. So that's my message for today. And if you would like to experience support in your understanding, to deepen your understanding of what it means to align with love and to experience truth as a revelation of what love is showing you in each moment, that is what I help people with. So the best thing you can do is send me a DM and let's have a chat and see what makes sense for how to work together. Otherwise, I hope you found this video useful and insightful. And if you did, please follow me, like, subscribe, or whatever the appropriate action is for the particular platform that you are viewing this on. All right. Thank you and have a wonderful day.